Hello and welcome to Club 6, episode 36 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, hopefully we're about to win our fourth of the 5 Champions Leagues that we need to complete the Pentagon Challenge. We'll be facing Al Hilal at home in the first leg of our Champions League final, and then I'll play Tokyo off camera and bring you back for the second leg away to Al Hilal to hopefully see off this leg of the challenge. So let's get straight into it, and the team for the home leg is coming up in just a moment. Okay, well, unfortunately we are heavily impacted by injury and suspension for the first leg of our Champions League final. We're missing no fewer than 6 players that would have been in the lineup. So the team that's going to go and try and get us a first leg lead is Derdovic in goal, back 4 of Kurihara, Bengu, Richards and Rogerio, Suzuki and Asanuma at the base of midfield, Ugachukwu, Uno and Taguchi behind Ihor Hladki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is emphasising media credit. We're in great form, so there has been a lot of it flying around. I agree with him. So we will pump the fists and go with his statement. Let's get out into the tunnel. In all their history, Nagoya Grampus have never won the AFC Champions League. It's a massive challenge for you to win this, isn't it? It's a monumental challenge. We're all aware of it. The AFC Champions League represents just one of a number of trophies Nagoya Grampus may yet win in a potentially silverware-laden season. Do you view this as something of a springboard for further success? Absolutely yes. You'll be missing Sostheni Kouassi for the match. Just how big a blow is it? It's a big blow. Hopefully the other players can step up. And let's go. So fingers crossed we get a decent result in this leg. Give ourselves something to take to Saudi to compete in the second leg. But they've managed to win possession and are coming down their left flank. And the cross comes in and Rore puts it in the back of the net. But is he offside? If he's not, this is a disastrous start. He is offside. It remains 0-0. So I am going to demand more because we cannot afford to go behind. And we've lost yet another player to injury. Ugachukwu's going off. So I'm going to bring on Tsutsui. And we'll confirm that one. Hopefully we can manage to stem the tide and maybe even take the lead as Al Hilal go close again. So we are under the cosh, definitely. But Asanuma's won it back briefly. Al Suhami launches it forward, but Bengu wins it back. Kurihara to Asanuma. Bengu to Kurihara. Suzuki plays it forward but gives it away. Although Asanuma wins it back. Hladki laid off to Taguchi. He finds the back of the net. And it is Nagoya Grampus 1, Al Hilal 0. And out of nowhere we've taken the lead on 13 minutes. First attempt of any description from us, and we have the lead. It's not a decisive lead by any stretch of the imagination. Al Hilal are more than capable of turning it round, not only in this match, but more specifically in the second leg on their own ground. Suzuki goes for goal. He's found the back of the net, and it's 2-0. That's good, but it's still not decisive. I'm happy but it isn't job done yet. Now Đurđević plays it to Bengu, and Kurihara into Tsutsui. Asanuma to Taguchi, plays it back to Richards, and Rogerio to Richards. Asanuma to Suzuki. Forward to Hladky, who's dropped deep. Rogerio still going. Gets away. Finds Taguchi. His cross. Hladky finds the back of the net. That stands as well. And it is Nagoya Grampus 3, Al Hilal 0. And if we can hold on to this, we've got a great chance. But we've got an hour of this leg to go. Never mind the second leg. And we just need to get to half-time at 3-0. And then I can give the lads some words of encouragement. We're going to need to make 2 more changes. One of which is going to be Taguchi. The other one I haven't decided yet. It is 3-0 at the break. I'm pleased. I'm not going to go any stronger than that. So Taguchi is going to come off. And Kobayashi will come on. And I will also take off Asanuma and bring on Ozeki or Yuyama. I think I go Ozeki for now. And let's get out there for the second half and see if we can continue what we started in the first half. As Richards picks up the loose ball, finds Rogerio. And Kobayashi, Rogerio into Uno. Finds Hladky. Hladky cuts inside and he's made it 4. Flag stays down. It is 4-0. His second goal. And now we've got a real chance to win the Champions League. So looking at where the next change might come, I think it's got to be Richards. And we bring on Kageyama. It's not ideal, but it's the best we've got, I feel. Now, Rore plays it back to Bellingham. And the shot goes over the bar. And the highlight comes to an end. We're into the last half an hour. But still not there yet. If we can win this 4-0 or even 4-1, it gives us a hell of a chance. And that's a crunching challenge from Ozeki. We've lost possession. And now Asiri is in. He's crossed it. And the shot goes wide. We're into the final 15 minutes. And still it's 4-0. And if we can hold on to this, it is a phenomenally good result. Uno gives the ball away. Al Nazhan to Yoro, to Falata, to Ouattara, and Suleiman Ouattara does make it 4-1. We don't want to be conceding again. Uno needs to come off, and we'll send on Yuyama. We've got 4 minutes to go. And still a belting position to take into the second leg. And there is the full-time whistle. Nagoya Grampus 4, Al Hilal 1. I'll play the league game off camera and I'll be back with the second leg in just a moment. Okay, well, following on from that 4-1 win against Al Hilal in the first leg, we managed to defeat FC Tokyo in the league off camera. Now it's time for the second leg to see if we can win the AFC Champions League. And the team that's going to go to Saudi Arabia and try and do it is Đurđević in goal. The back four of Hirao, Barbosa, Caicedo and Okamura. Suzuki and Richards behind Toshpalatov, Uno and Hladky, and Takasaki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, my assistant is saying media have given a lot of credit. Go out there and put on a worthy display. I'm going to say treat this as if you're starting from scratch. And let's go. So we'll kick the match off. And as long as nothing stupid happens, we should be 90 minutes away from completing the fourth corner of Pentagon. Now Richards comes forward, plays it back to Okamura. Hladky is dropped deep into his own half, in fact. Feeds Toshpalatov, who's given the ball away. And Caicedo wins it back, plays it to Đurđević. Barbosa, forward to Hirao. Barbosa to Hirao. Back to the goalkeeper. And it's played into midfield but given away. And the keeper's come out, not got anywhere near that. Kylian Rore has put the ball in the back of the net. It is going to be checked for an offside. I'm dubious that it is, though. And in fact, it is offside. And the score remains 0-0. So it just acts as a warning, not as the first hole in our boat. Let's encourage the boys. See how that goes down. Not overwhelmingly well, it has to be said. So maybe encourage was not the right option. But now Takasaki's corner headed on and hits the roof of the net on its way over. Another corner from Takasaki. This one headed away by a defender. And Takasaki's follow-up shot is off target. We're coming back into the match. 34 minutes gone, still 0-0. But we are at least offering a threat now, which we weren't previously. Okamura's throw-in. Hladky back to Caicedo. Okamura to Caicedo. Into Richards. Laid off to Suzuki. Caicedo to Okamura. Suzuki to Uno. And it's given away. Alataibi plays it into Bellingham. Yoro to Hausawi. Forward to Rore, who is their danger man. Ouattara down the right hand side. Crossed it in. And that's a penalty. So they do now have the chance to take the lead 5 minutes before half time. And to cut the deficit to two goals. So Bellingham with the chance from the spot. And he sends the keeper the wrong way. And it is Jude Bellingham with the opening goal for Al Hilal. It's Al Hilal 1, Nagoya Grampus 0. And that is 4-2 on aggregate. Now, Bellingham again plays it over the top. Headed away, but given straight back to Bellingham. Al Murray to Bellingham. They've worked it to Asiri. And Ali Asiri makes it 2-0 on the night and 4-3 on aggregate. It is very much game on now. Demand more. Hirao to Barbosa. to Caicedo. Richards, now Caicedo again. Hladky gives it away. And we have got a lot of work to do now. Hausawi comes down the right hand side. Plays it infield for Ouattara. And we have got it away somehow. But the attack continues. Now we've won it back. Okamura breaks up to the halfway line. Finds Richards. Hladky cuts inside. He's given it away. But Hiral wins it back. Feeds Uno. Toshpalatov to Takasaki. 2-1 on the night. And 5-3 on aggregate. And that feels a little bit more comfortable. That is half time. So into the dressing room. Not happy due to the fact we're losing on the night. Hladky's going to have to come off. We'll bring on Taguchi. I'm also going to take off Okamura and bring on Shugio. And that will do for now. So second half underway. And can we see it through? At the moment, Al Hilal are much the better team. But Shugio with the throw in. Into the box. Back to Shugio. Gets to the byline. Crosses it in. The shot is blocked. And Al Hilal get it clear. And the highlight comes to an end. And we've had a scare already in the second half. And I think I'm going to take Hiral off to be on the safe side. Bring on Chano. Now Barbosa is going to be next. But who can we bring on? I think we bring on Asanuma. And as I'm making that change, Uno has levelled the scores on the night. It's 2-2 and given us a 6-3 aggregate lead with less than 25 minutes to go. It very much looks like this should be job done. And I'm going to make one last change. We're going to bring on Kageyama. Richards plays it back to Caicedo. Richards again. Forward to Uno. He's given it away. Al Murray to Ericul to Asiri, who's got himself facing our goal. Asiri is in. Asiri scores. And it's 3-2 Al Hilal on the night. 6-4 on aggregate. And still 15 minutes to go. So we need to be a little bit careful. I think I am going to demand more. We're into the last 10 minutes. And now Bellingham with a corner. Plays it back to the edge of the area. Bellingham again. And the shot this time is deflected for another corner. That's eaten up 30 seconds, if nothing else. Bellingham's corner. Back to the edge of the area again. This one's off the post. And cleared for a corner on the other side. Which it looks like Rore is going to take. He is. It's a high looping one. And the header from Al Jaway is over the top. Highlight comes to an end. We're less than 5 minutes away from winning the Champions League. And we've got 3 minutes of added time to survive. I'm going to remove my hand from the mouse because there is the full-time whistle. And we have won the AFC Champions League. So I'll let you enjoy the trophy presentation and the celebrations. And there we have it, the trophy lifted skywards, the fireworks explode, ticker tape rains down, and I will be back in a moment to show you the J1 League table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, well here is the J1 League table, and as you can see we are in second place in that table with 13 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat from our 15 matches played so far, 40 points. 2 points behind leaders Avispa Fukuoka, but as you can see we've got 4 games in hand on them and at least 3 games in hand on absolutely everybody in the league. So we are in a very strong position indeed, and whilst I am intending to go through to the end of the season and show you our final 2 games against Consadole Sapporo and FC Tokyo in the next episode, I am conscious of the fact that we have now completed Asia and need to move to Europe. So if something comes up in one of the big leagues in Europe, I will obviously move and I'll bring you back for our unveiling at the new club. Other than that, it will be those final 2 games of the J1 League season. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.